Welcome to the Tropical Takeover show with yours truly, DJ ANARCHY. And you already know, man, this is the show where we feature all the hottest artists from all around the globe. And joining me today, I got a very, very, very special guest on the show today, man. We got musical royalty in the building today. Yo, this guy is actually behind most of your favorite hits from all around the globe, mainly Afrobeats, Amapiano hits, but now he's actually transitioning into becoming a global artist. Who am I talking about? If you didn't know, let's welcome none other than the one and only KEL-P.
My brother, what an introduction. What an introduction.
KEL-P is only fitting, it's the truth. You definitely put in the work, behind the scenes, as a producer, definitely, responsible for many major hits, coming out of Africa and by extension of the greater world, so it's truly a pleasure, man, to have you on the show and, to be able to chop it up with you,
Bro. Appreciate you.
So, KEL-P, before we dive into, all the meat and all the good stuff, man, I just want to say one thing, one thing I really admire about you, man, is the fact that, how humble you are, because I had the pleasure of meeting you in Houston, man, and not to like, yo, this guy is so humble, it actually blew my mind, and also he really loves jollof rice.
A lot, 100 all the time.
Yes, sir. So KEL-P, tell me, man, where are you from?
Lagos, Nigeria, full Nigerian. Mom, dad, Nigerian, family, everybody Nigeria. I'm a full Lagosian, I'm a full Nigerian boy. You get me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And again, before we dive into the music, could you give me just like a brief summary of how you got started into the music game?
I started professionally in 2017. I was living with SARS, shout out to SARS. And that was where I learned how to make beats and all of that. And then in 2018, boom, I took the production thing very serious. And I was fortunate to make different albums for different Afrobeat artists. And the rest was history. And then 2023 started the artist career. And we are here today, 2024. So yeah, it's basically, just all that, nothing serious.
So yes, KEL-P, again, for people who may be watching and listening and are not familiar with who KEL-P is or your works you have done, could you name drop some of the artists you have produced for?
Whiskey, Burna Boy, Vrema, Fireboy, Davido, Diamond Platinums, Salty Soul, Nasty C, Baz, J. Cole. I can't even remember right now, you feel me? I'm just calling the ones I remember, but there's so many. Adekunle Gold. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot.
So now we're gonna get into the good part of the interview. KEL-P again, he's an international producer, but now he is transitioning into becoming a solo artist. So KEL-P, tell me why now? Why now the transition?
Honestly, it was supposed to be the other way around because I started as an artist. Yeah, I actually started as an artist. So the producer part of this whole thing was not something I thought I was gonna be or I was gonna do until 2017 when I met SARS and he was like, yo, I think you should just start producing, start making beats and all of that. And I fell in love with being a producer. And I kept it going. And I enjoyed it because I learned a lot of things in the process while working with everyone. You get me, artist development, all of that, how to write songs, how to make music, and all of that, all the things I never knew as an artist. And then when COVID came, I started working on a body of work called Bully Season Volume 1. But it was more of a project where I just feature a lot of artists I've worked with. They sing with their vocals, but I don't sing. You get me? More of what DJ Khaled does. You get me? Yeah. That was what Bully Season Volume 1 was when I started working on that project. And then there was a whole lot of back and forth when it got to the point where we're supposed to clear the records and stuff, and things was taking so much time, bro, I just woke up one day and be like, yo, man, I can sing all these records myself. Like, I can sing everything. So I started using my vocals, recording. This was around 2020, thereabout. I recorded from 2020 to 2023. All of that, just making music, recording, writing music, traveling everywhere, working with different producers. And yeah, sat with my team, and then we took it serious, and that's how we're able to create the first project, Bully Season Volume 1.
So how would you say has your reception, from being a producer to now, singing and everything? How would you say has your reception been, in the music industry from your peers and everybody who knows you as a producer and now seeing you singing?
Honestly, people really love my music. Like, people really, really, really love my music. I see the fans really love my music. The fans really appreciate my music. Even the ones who comment dumb comments and say negative things, they really love my music. But there's too many talks and too many advice and too many stories from different people. Oh, you got to do this, or you got to try this. Oh, you have to do this and you have to do that. Like, there's too many opinions from different people. And I would say I'm really enjoying it, but I really don't pay attention to opinion. Like, I always follow my heart. Like, once I'm not satisfied with something, I don't feel like it's my art. You get me? Like, until I'm like fully satisfied with that thing. It doesn't matter if, the artist does not have to like it, or this is how it's supposed to be. Nah, that's not what it is for me. For me, I need to be happy. I need to like this thing. I need to enjoy making this kind of music and stuff. Yeah. But so far, so good. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's just a lot of opinions. But that's a normal thing. That's normal. Yeah. But so far, so good. Honestly, it's been amazing.
Facts. And KEL-P, what would you say is the importance, from moving, from behind the scenes as a producer to now move into the forefront as a solo artist? So what would you say, is the importance of putting a name to the face, or a face to the name, as we say?
It's very important to me. Very, very important to me. Like I said earlier on, the things I want to do in the industry, the level I wish I want to take this career to when it comes to greatest of all time, because that's my dream, to be the greatest of all time. Being a producer alone cannot make that happen for me. You get me? Being a producer, I don't think being a producer alone can really make that happen. Or if being a producer alone might make that happen, it might just take a little while. But putting a face behind my name is so important for me, because so important to me, because this is actually my dream. This is actually my vision. This is actually what I want to do. This is what I really, really want to do. And it's not something where, he's trying to do it or whatever. No, this is something I really want to do. This is super important for me in my life. And I'm very much concerned about growth. Like, when it comes to growth, I take growth serious. So for me, this is just growth. And I'm not really bothered or paying attention to whatever anyone is saying. You get me? So
KEL-P, also you said, your vision and your dream is to become the greatest of all time, which in my books, you're already one of the greatest of all time and a producer, right? But on the singing tip, you said, hey, I want to be one of the greatest of all times, right? So tell me, all right, how would you describe your sound and your style, and what how I should say it, what form of uniqueness do you present to the music industry?
My sound always has this mixture of Afrobeat, of course, the culture, the roots, Afrobeat, dancehall, and R&B. And then I think what is unique about me is how I create the sounds and also my vocals, my melodies. Like it's to me it's something fresh. It's not something you're gonna hear out there and stuff. And it takes a lot of work, it takes a whole lot of back and forth. Like nobody sees the mistakes apart from my team. You get me? And there's a whole lot of back and forth to make sure that we hit the perfection notes till everything is right. So I would say what is unique about my sound or my music is the production, my melodies, and the production especially. You get me? Yeah.
Big facts, big facts. And also, you know, on the topic of collaborations and stuff, right? Because I also saw you did some dope collaborations, some very big collaborations,
Yeah.
right? How do you go about choosing which artists you collab with, and also can you name drop some of the artists you have already collabed with?
It depends on the record. Honestly, it really depends on the record. That's how I go about choosing who could fit this record with me. And I reach out to a couple people that fits that particular sound. At the end of the day, it ends up with someone. Yes. So a few people have done collabos with, especially on my project coming out, Globalization Volume 2, Richie Campbell, Shay, O'Shea, this few people, Kalash, In My Feelings, Blaqbonez, Off Warning. Yeah, these are the few people that I have on my project. And like I said, it depends on the record. That's when I know after the record is being done, that's when I can say, oh, this artist will fit for this record. I don't just say I want to feature this artist until I have the right record that fits both of us. You get me?
Facts, facts. And you know, KEL-P, before we get into the music, the new music, you know, while we on the topic of name dropping and everything, you know, again, for all my people who may not know who is KEL-P, and for all those who know who is KEL-P, right? But they may not necessarily understand, you know, the magnitude, you know, of which you do your thing, right? Could you
understand soon?
Big facts, they will understand soon, you know. But while we're on the interview, could you tell us like some of the awards you've been nominated for, you know, some of the awards you won and everything?
I've won the Grammy. I've been nominated several times, and I've won the Grammy. Yeah, bro. I mean, we just want to make music, bro. You get me? Yeah.
It's the right mindset, bro. That is the right mindset and the right energy, man. You know. So KEL-P, let's get into the new music, right? Let's talk about your new single, "Warning." Tell me some more about "Warning."
Warning. Shout out to K the Great, who produced the record with me. Warning was recorded 3 years ago in Ghana, actually, right now. Where I am right now. Yeah, in Ghana. This was the same position I recorded Warning. It was recorded here 3 years ago. And then I made the record from top to bottom. But after that, we went back and forth. And then we had to put Blaqbonez on it. And shout out to Blaqbonez too also for coming through and that. And yeah, we released the record 2 weeks ago, thereabout, and people really love it. But what I'm just saying in Warning so far is I'm flexing, but it's real talk. That line where I said, I gave them pepe. It's me letting them know that, yo, I started this journey as a producer, and I've been able to conquer that part, and I'm still on that journey. And now the artist career has started. So I'm letting people know that, yo, like, if you can do it, you can do it. Like, don't let them put you in a box, and don't let them tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, or whatever. Trust me, bro. If I wake up and say, oh, I want to be a DJ today, I'm normal, whatever, I would learn it. Give me 2 years and I'll do it better than anyone that has been doing it. If I put my heart into it, you get me? So what I'm just trying to let people know is that I'm coming in a peaceful way, you get me? I come in peace, you get me? There's no violence or whatever. I respect everyone for whatever they're doing and whatever they've been doing. But when it comes to my own lane, I'm a king in my own lane. That's what I'm basically saying in the record. Like, I'm a king in my own lane. And if you don't believe, you're going to see very soon as time goes on. You get me? So they should just wait for more and expect more. That's all I'm just saying in one. Just me talking my thing.
So could you tell us a little bit more about Bully Season Volume 2?
Bully Season Volume 2 is a very, very special body of work. I love the project so much. I love every track on the project, but there's one particular track that has a special place in my heart. Every track has a special place in my heart. Don't be biased. Yeah, but there's this track that every time I listen to it, it's just me saying some things that I connect to from when I was a kid, and things a lot of people have told me back then and stuff like that. The project is talking about my life, my career in general, the journey, and also appreciating women. That's why I said Bully Season Volume 2, Pretty Girls Love Afrobeats. Get me? When I was in LA, I asked this girl, hey, what are you listening to right now? Afrobeats. I asked this other girl, hey, what are you listening to right now? Afrobeats. Okay, Pretty Girls Love Afrobeats then. Yeah, so that's what the project is all about. That's the message I was passing across during the project, and I cannot wait for the project to drop so everybody could listen and see where I'm coming from. Get me?
Facts. And that's actually true, Pretty girls, they really do love Afrobeats, and that's a good strategy, Once you target the ladies and you got the ladies, hey, you already
once the ladies are listening to the music, it's over. It's over.
That's it.
It's done.
So KEL-P there's so much stuff that I want to talk to you about in the interview, but I know you're a very, very busy man, always working. I know you have a studio session you got to go into right now. So. Yeah.